It's Ken with DYC Studios, and I am back at Devcom. That's right, it's 2024, and if you've been following the DYC Studios channel, then you know what time it is. It is time for the 10-second indie dev pitch. That's right, I'm going to ask indie developers to pitch their game in 10 seconds or less. Then you, as the viewer, is going to crown the winner champion. You're going to let me know in the comments below who the winner is, and we are going to name them champion of 2024. Are you guys ready? Let's go meet some of the developers. All right, we are over at Space Goat Studios, and we have Tarik with us, and I am standing in front of their new game, Soulbound Echoes. Now, Tarik, what we are doing is to ask developers to pitch their game in 10 seconds or less, and then the audience is going to choose their favorite in the comments below. Are you down for the challenge?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, he is down. We are going to do it. Tarik, it's your time to shine.
Soulbound is an epic trial by combat to make you laugh and cry at your mistakes.
Wow, I think he got under 10 seconds, guys. That's pretty impressive. Now, I know you have two characters, Elias and Nora. Tell me a little bit about them.
Elias and Nora is a real Soulbound characters, and that means that you can switch between them whenever you want. And Elias and Nora has a different hidden back story that gamers will uncover.
That's really cool. And I think I overheard that you have multiple endings. Is that correct?
Yes. We have 3 different endings in a linear way. That means that if you play more, you will see more endings.
That's really cool, guys. If you think Soulbound Echoes should be crowned the Indie Dev Champion of the 10-second pitch, let me know in the comments below. All right, we're going to show you a little bit of Soulbound Echoes. Sorry for everything being a little bit bright, but we were filming this live at Devcom. So, with Soulbound Echoes, players can control Elias or Nora, 2 adventurous souls who explore handcrafted and generative dungeons, engaging in strategic, intense melee and ranged combat styles by dynamically switching between them. I thought this was really cool that you could switch between the 2 different characters, and they have a little bit differences. Like Elias is like the melee character, while Nora is the ranged character. Elias has got dash or charge, accidental humor, existential dread, master bargain, and Nora's got roll or vault, as well as beacon of mischief, edge of overconfidence, and master of craft. This is a neat looking game, and it looks like it would be a lot of fun to simply play and dive into. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, we are over at one more game, and we have a really cool game, and Jason's going to tell us a little bit about Swap Me. Now, Jason, what we're doing is we're not doing a traditional interview. We are doing a 10-second indie dev pitch, where you pitch your game in 10 seconds or less, and then the viewers choose if you're the best game of 2024. All right, are you down for the challenge?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Yeah. All right, guys, are you ready? Okay, Jason, your 10 seconds starts now. No pressure.
All right, Swap Me is a co-op roguelike where you go down to enemy planets. You have to steal their body parts to stay alive. Each body part has a health pool. If it's down, you need to you got no legs, steal the enemy's legs and survive. You have to survive at all costs. Swap Me, yeah!
Oh, wow. That was the energy that we need for Devcom. Wow. So now it sounds like you're pretty dynamic. Like you can go down to planets and you can collect different body parts that kind of make your character more unique, give it different kinds of powers, I'm guessing?
Yeah, exactly. We really like the concept. Your body, your build's evolving based on kind of what's happening around you. It's you're kind of rolling with the punches, but you're also leveling up and picking your rewards similar to Vampire Survivors. So it's a cool balancing act. Are you going to lean into the meat or let the meat guide your upgrade choice?
I think he's got a lot of like taglines for this game already. Man, your marketing and PR team are on spot for sure. And also, like you said that there's a skill tree that depending on what skills or attributes you're looking for, then you can try to find the proper meat.
Yeah, so in the game, you actually work for a company, Rangus, and you're trying to develop the super meat product to end world hunger or universal hunger. That's what they're telling you you're doing, but really you're going down, you're killing enemies to sequence their meat, and you upgrade your kind of soldier based on, that's kind of the meta progression aspect that ties it into the roguelite kind of category that we're shooting for. Another big selling point, though, is we're a 1 to 4 player drop-in co-op, and that's pretty unique in the roguelite space. So you can just drop in at any time. We'll level you up to the team level, and as you can see, the game's just, well, that's some programmer art, so don't show that. But the game is wacky, it's fun. We don't want you to sit down and be stressed playing a game, so it's just easy access, have fun, collect some meat.
Very cool. Now, is your game already out, like on Steam, or where can people find your game if they're interested, or is it on like a wish list?
Yeah, you can go on Steam and find it. We're gearing up for another alpha test in September. You can scan our QR code here. But yeah, I would say go on Steam, find Swap Meet, sign up for the alpha. We're an alpha-driven company, so any feedback, we really look at everything. It helps make the game better. So yeah. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jason. If you guys like Swap Meet, then let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe they'll be crowned champion this year.
Yeah, please.
Swap Meet really caught my attention when I was walking around Devcom. I mean, check this out. You're running around, you're shooting up things, you're stealing body parts of baddies that you encounter. It just looks dynamic. And then their whole team, they had these amazing Swap Meet t-shirts. How cool. Gotta love the marketing right there. And such a fun game to play.
Who's ready for more fun? I'm ready for more fun. I'm over here at Snowleaf Studios, and we have the game Brew behind me, and we have Isak right here. Now, Isak, we are doing something really cool. We're asking indie devs to pitch their game in 10 seconds or less, and then the viewers are going to decide which game they like the most. Would you be down for this challenge?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
He's ready to go, man. All right, Isak, no pressure, no worries. Your 10 seconds begins now.
Yeah, so this is Brew. It's an alchemy roguelite where you can craft your own power-ups and abilities, battle your professors, learn alchemy, and make everlasting friendships.
Ooh, I like that. There you go, man. I think he's prepared. So now tell me a little bit more about your characters. They look really well designed. I saw stickers already. He's already teased me with some stickers of other characters. Who came up with the artwork, or how did you guys come up with the character designs?
Well, so this started up in our free time with our 2D artist. And he had the idea, there's a lot of potions in a lot of games, but they always are mana potions or health potions. So what if we did something more interesting with them? And then, obviously there's the, what if you drink a potion and it gets you wings? What happens if you throw a potion and it creates a tornado? Those kind of ideas, and we kind of started on that, and we made a proof of concept. We took it to an expo in Norway, and people really enjoyed it. So that's when we decided to go all in, develop the game, and now we're here about 3 years later.
All right, very cool. And now you said to me before we started talking that this is a little bit of like a roguelike game, but you want to do something a little bit different with that?
Yeah, so first of all, it's a 3D game, which, that's our choice for there. But we also, a lot of roguelites are very dark and gritty and about death. And so we wanted to do a different take on that. Basically, we wanted to make it more happy in a sense, cozy, lighthearted. So we made Brew, which there's a bunch of cute animal characters, anthropomorphic animal characters. And then you're at the school, and you're there to have fun and learn with your students. And there's a lot of things we can do with that sort of school settings. I think everybody has gone to a school and done some mischievous stuff like copying homework or that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of things we can play around on about the school setting. So that's sort of where we started with that idea. Like we really wanted to make it less about dying and gray and that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong about it, but I think it's cool to do. We thought it was cool to do something different.
Very cool, very cool. Now, I'm guessing that your game is maybe on Steam or there's a wish list somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Where, if I put the details, where would they be able to find Brew?
Yeah, so I mean, we're on TikTok. You can find us there at Snowleaf Studios. We usually make fun videos. And then we also have a Steam page where you can wishlist the game at Brew, so BREW. Please wishlist the game. We will have a lot of playtests. If you join our Discord, you can get access to playtests, and we'll also have a public playtest pretty soon, hopefully end of this year. We will see.
All right, I love that, man. Now, guys, if you guys think Brew should win, let us know in the comments below. It's your choice, it's your vote. All right, guys.
So here we have Brew, and I just really love the character design and the stickers that they had. Oh my god, they were just really cool. And this looks like a really fun game to play. I just love all of that action and elements that are happening. Not only are you fighting people, there's also things happening like in the room that you need to avoid. I mean, God, I wouldn't want to get hit by that swinging axe-like mechanism, right? And just a lot of fun. And I think really this game could really capture my attention for several hours. Man, great job, guys.
Okay, we are over at Axon Flux with the game Cactus, and I have Oliver here with me. Now, Oliver, I could interview you. That would be okay. But we're at Devcom. We need to do things fun. What I want you to do is pitch your game in 10 seconds or less, and then the audience is going to choose if your game is the best one. Are you down for this challenge?
Here it comes.
Okay, all right, Oliver, it is your time. Let's see if you can do this. Here's your 10 seconds.
So we've been pondering the important question, what would it be like if Serious Sam were a cactus? Incapable of holding a gun and basically stuck with its own needles. And we also wanted to do a game where it can be the ultimate prick.
Oh, he's got some puns going on there. I like that. Now, your game is pretty interesting, and as you said, you're not able to hold guns, and I'm sure that you're a cactus. You don't have fingers. So, how does that work?
Well, obviously, you start by using your needles. You learn different types of abilities. You can upgrade these as to, for instance, blast out all your needles in one shot, or you could go full frenzy and just keep on firing. You could, allow me, grow a prickly pear, which you can launch like a grenade. And these kinds of things you can do in the game. So basically, it has old school shooter DNA matched up with modern hero shooter DNA, wrapped up in a totally bonkers package. That's what we're doing.
Wow. Now, what is the background of the game? I know you already told me a little bit, but maybe the viewers want to know, what are you trying to do in this game?
It's based on a true story and lies. Basically, your planet obviously dried out one morning after the sun was hit by a mysterious object. And in consequence, you turned alive. You're no longer stuck to the ground. Great. It means moving around, seeing the world. But sadly, the whole desert, all the animals are after you. They hate you. They want you down. So you need to chase the sun and find out what the heck is wrong with that thing. And I won't spoil, maybe Cactus 2 will either be a super bright game or it will be a nighttime game, depending on what happens, so I won't spoil that.
I love it. He's even thinking future forward. Awesome. Now, the question is, if people are interested in this, is it on Steam? Is there a wish list? Is it going to be on console?
There is. Basically, today is the big day. We're going to do some announcements. We want to release this game in March. So you want to know what you're buying. So we're going to release a demo tomorrow. This demo, but only bigger, with more abilities and a big boss fight. Big. Did I say big? Big.
And so that's going to be on Steam where they
That's
can find
gonna
it.
be on Steam, and of course you can also wishlist it there. You can find us on all our social media and talk to us. We love getting feedback from you guys because feedback has made this game much better over the past year.
Awesome. I love that. Now, guys, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you guys like Cactus, if this is the game that you think is going to win the 10-second pitch, let us know in the comments below. And we are going to have more and check out another game.
Time for a little Cactus fighting action right now with Cactus. I just want to show a little bit of the intro of how he jumps into the game. I mean, look at this little guy. He's so adorabubs. Can I say adorabubs? Adorable? I don't know. But man, look at this, man. Just shooting your spikes like bam, 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 and just dodging things, right, as you're trying to get through. It just looks really intense, and just to be able to level up and do all these cool things. I mean, who would not want to play a little cactus guy running around causing mayhem, mischief, and, just getting to a lot of trouble. I love the effects right here and just how dynamic the world seems. Really, really cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like Cactus? Wonder what you guys will vote for.
We have yet another game. We are over at Mellow Games with Mel. Hey, that's easy to remember. And we have the game Blueberry. Now, Mel, I could interview you. They know this, but that's boring. They think interviews are boring. I think it's better to pitch your game in 10 seconds or less and then let the audience decide, out of all the games we talked to today, if your game is the best game. Would you be up for a challenge like this?
Sure.
She said sure. All right, Mel. 10 seconds or less. Here you go.
So Blueberry is a game that is about a journey through a woman's mind from birth to death. And as a player, you gather the pieces of her memories to help her get over trauma.
Ooh, I like this. And it seems like there's an underlying tone about mental health. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So you basically play her memories as mini games and collect them. And we are also working with a team of psychologists for the game. And the goal is to make people who have experience with that feel more seen and less alone, but also people who have no experience with that to relate more and to have more awareness for mental health topics.
I like that. And I love the color scheme. Like, it's not overdone. Like, you have a very basic color palette, but all the colors work really well together. How did you guys come up with that?
So purple is my favorite color. That's a completely personal reason. But also, Blueberry, the idea is it's kind of the blues. So we actually have a blues mechanic, we call it, where there's a sort of depression bar that goes up and down, and it makes the game more blue. So all of the colors go away the sadder she gets. And the other part of the name is berry, so that's kind of sweet. So this contrast, this bittersweet contrast in the game is a big theme, and the colors represent that.
I like that, and I don't think I've ever heard of a game where the colors change and adapt on the mood of the character. That is really clever. Now, if people want to find this game, discover this game, is it on Steam? Is there a wish list? Is it on a console? How can they find Blueberry?
Yeah, so you can find it on Steam, you can wishlist it on Steam, and you can actually play the demo now during Gamescom for the whole week as well. So if you want to check it out, just look for Blueberry on Steam. And we're also planning on releasing it for Xbox and Switch.
Nice. I like that, guys. So if you guys like Blueberry, then let us know in the comments below, because your voice and your vote counts. And I'll also have a description in the comments where you can find the links to everything, and you'll be able to find Blueberry online. Thank you so much, Mel. It has been wonderful.
All right, let's dive into Mellow Games' Blueberry. Now, I thought this was really great. You walk around Devcom and you see all these amazing games, put out there by these developers that just have so much heart and love for what they created. And when I stumbled upon this, I just noticed the design was really neat and unique. And I like kind of showcasing things that are different and not always showcasing things that are the same when I'm at Devcom during the 10-second indie dev pitch. And this really caught my eye. I just love how it deals with mental health and awareness about that. And just the designs of the character running around and how the color dynamic comes into play, you know, with the ups and downs going from like these blue and purple tones to more colorful tones. And here you can see she's getting into a little bit of mischief, getting cookies. I mean, God, I like getting cookies too. Smart little girl right there. And just how it dives into, you know, moving around and kind of just going back and collecting her memories and putting them together. And I think that's just really neat. So here's a little puzzle. I think she's putting a memory down and climbing up. And you could tell Mel was really proud of this when I was talking to her. She just was really passionate about the game as well. And I think that's really good to see how much these developers really love what they're putting their time and energy into. I mean, these are their babies, basically, right? You know, and here we're diving into what seems to be maybe going into another memory pretty soon. Just walking through that doorway, and oh, there's a little girl in the cart. You know, I only got to watch the parts where she was a little girl. So, but right here, it looks like she's going to be grabbing things off the shelves and throwing them in the cart while her mom's busy talking on the cell phone. Okay, my mom didn't have a cell phone at the time, but sure, I was tossing things into the cart too. You know, and finding things and going, boom, here, we'll take this, we'll take that. And then mom being surprised what, you know, she discovered that was in the cart that wasn't in the cart that she put in there, right? I think we all can relate to that. But, you know, this goes a lot more deeper than that, guys. I think when you kind of learn about this game, I think you're going to see how it dives into, like, memories and how we feel about ourselves and how all these can kind of shape who we are. So I think it's definitely a game that's worth checking out and learning more about. So good job. Great. Really love it. Really fantastic. Again, love the design. Insanely cool. Keep it up. Hey, cannot wait to play it.
We've had a lot of fun here at Devcom today. We saw some really great indie dev games, got to meet the developers behind them, find out their story, see what makes the games tick. Now, the most important thing is it's your decision who wins. Your voice counts. Your thoughts count. Your opinion. Let me know in the comments below who should win the 10-second indie dev pitch for 2024. And also, hey, let me know what you thought about the games. Have you played them? Have you tried them? Which game are you most excited about? And let me know the reasons why. Also, in the description, you're going to find all the links of how you can find these amazing games and get to a little bit know more about their developers, because that's always important. Give this video a like and make sure you hit subscribe. There's more videos coming this year on DYC Studios that you're going to love.